Here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom.
What's good, Boom Crew? It's your girl Annie Boom Fanny. Today this video is gonna be a little different from what I normally do. And some videos that I have, some video ideas that I have coming up also are gonna be similar to this. Not this exact subject, but it's gonna be similar to this. And basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start making videos on stuff that I've done before, but I did not document because I wasn't taking YouTube seriously, or I just didn't think it was necessary. But it's always good to see different people do the same thing and see if different people get different results or whatever. So I'm saying all that to say this. Today I am doing the saltwater flush. The saltwater flush is something that I discovered over a year ago or so, and I did it one time for, did I do it 3 days in a row or something like that? I think I did it 3 days in a row, and my plan was to do it once a month. And do it for like a week. Pick a week in a month where I would do it. And essentially, the saltwater flush is intended for you to clean the mucoid plaque out of your colon, right? So it's essentially like a colon cleanse. Now, if you do not know, having buildup in your colon causes a lot of other issues. I'm just going to name a few. So parasites in your body can cause issues with your nutrition. Basically, they can deplete you of nutrition, or they essentially make you crave things that you don't want to eat, such as sugar. And basically, sugar is one of the leading things that feed parasites. And if you are a woman, well, I don't know if this goes for men, but candida, yeast, and stuff like that can build up in your system because of too much sugar. You can have skin issues because of that. Your hair, it can stunt your hair growth. Your hair can start to fall out. All types of stuff can, like I said, the yeast, a whole slew of issues. Also, parasites do contribute to depression, do contribute to mood swings, do contribute to your stomach looking bloated, and things of that nature, right? Okay. So, and it's just not good to have all that build up. If it's meant to be waste, it's meant for you to get rid of. So it's sitting in your body, and it's basically toxic. Excuse me, guys. I just woke up. So I'm going to tell you how I prepare my saltwater flush, right? So, it was a video a while ago. I don't know if I'll be able to find it or whatever. But, the guy said to do 32 ounces of warm water. 2 teaspoons of untreated natural Himalayan salt, right? Do not, I repeat, do not use table salt. Do not use iodized salt. Do not use salt that has been treated. Don't use it. That is not, no, that's not what's popping. Let me make something clear about salt. People's misconception of salt is that salt is bad. Salt is not bad. Salt in high amounts is bad, okay? Now, on top of that, iodized salt is not good for you. Treated salt, basically processed salt, is not good for you, right? So you have this, and it's a 100% naturally pure, right? This is a natural salt. Your body needs salt. It just does not need it in copious amounts, right? So that was my issue. That I was one of those people that put salt on everything. I've gotten better with it. I don't put as much, and I don't do it as often as I used to. Okay. Because I'm boiling my water, because I don't have bottled water. So what I'm doing is boiling my water. But I'll show you guys in a minute. So anyway, so you may be wondering how this works. Now, how it works is as follows. Like I said, get you natural salt, untreated, right? The 32 ounces of water, which I'm going to put in here, and I'm going to show you guys. And you could also put, some people put molasses. It's said that molasses is kind of a natural laxative. I don't have molasses. What people don't know is honey is also anti-fungal, or would I say anti-parasitic? I think I would say antifungal, because I heard coconut oil and honey is antifungal. I'm pretty sure one of y'all gonna correct me on that if I'm wrong. But anyway, so I'm gonna add a little bit of honey, right? So anyway, so you add the water and you add the salt and you let the salt dissolve, and you have to have this as warm as possible. So of course it's not scorching hot. Of course it's not even tea hot. It's going to be hot water that you are able to drink. So do not burn yourself. Do not try to scarf down hot water. Do not burn yourself, okay? So as hot as you could possibly tolerate it to drink it, right? So you put the water, you put the salt, you let the salt dissolve. The molasses is optional. Like I said, I don't have molasses. I'm gonna add a little honey to mine, right? And when I say you do not sip this, you don't sip this. You have to gulp this down. Of course, you're gonna come up for air. I'm gonna show you guys when I do it. You have to gulp this down. You have to like really. When I think of it as you gushing water into your body, so it's hitting your intestines and it's pulling all of that out. That's the dramatic way I think of it, right? So you have to gulp this down. If you drink it little by little, it's giving your body too much time to how you say? I don't know if it's digesting this, but whatever. It's giving your body too much time to absorb it and digest it, essentially. You want it to be able to just hit your stomach, and your stomach be like, whoa, this is too much. And then, what is that sound? I've been hearing that shit all the time. And then you be able to use the bathroom. Now, for some people, if you are extremely compacted, right? If you're extremely compacted, the first time you do it, you may not necessarily feel what someone else may feel, which is an immediate, like, oh my God, like 10, 20 minutes after you drink it, like, yo, I gotta use the bathroom. You may not feel that, because I suggested this to this guy, and y'all know men have this issue all the time. You see a motherfucker, I meant not to curse in this video. You see a dude, right? And he's not even a big dude, but then his stomach is like, krakata. What you think that is? You think that's fat? And then you touch his stomach, it's all hard and shit? That's not necessarily fat. It's not necessary. He is compacted. He is full of mierda, gaki. Okay, so he need a colon cleanse. So I suggested this to somebody I know, because his stomach was like that. So the first time he did it, he like, yo, that thing ain't do nothing for me. Secondly, he was like, I don't really. The third day, he called me. He said, yo, that thing is crazy. He said he took it, and he didn't even have to wait that long the third time around. He said, yo, everything came out. Look up pictures of mucoid plaque, I believe it's called. Plaque in your colon and parasites. Look it up. It literally looks like snot. Okay? Look that up. I'm not inserting pictures. I'm not getting down with the get down. Anyway. So, what you're supposed to do is, you can do this, if I'm not mistaken, well, I'm going to tell you what I did, okay? Because clearly if I did it, that means that I heard that I can do it. So, my intention was to do it for 1 complete week, for 7 days straight. Every morning I was supposed to take it, but I did it for 3 days, and I saw such results that I was like, well, I don't need to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'll only do it when I necessarily feel that I need to do it, right? So I didn't do it for the 7 days straight. I thought that was going to be excessive. So clearly I don't have that much backup, or I just saw such a difference that I was like, I only do it when I need it. Now the thing is, I started taking those NSC 24 pills, and I was just like, oh, if I could take 2 little capsules, or how many, they say you could take 6 of those joints. If I could take up to 6 of those without downing a whole bunch of freaking hot salt water, then I'm going to do that. So that's essentially why I did not do the saltwater flush again. But I ran out of the NSC 24. And I showed you guys this on several occasions, right? This works, but it's disgusting. It's nasty. And I can't even do it. I'm dreading taking this, alright? I think I've taken it 3 times. It's just, the taste is unbearable. The taste is unbearable. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So, let's talk about results. What I saw, when the first day I did it, I needed to use the restroom. I could say it took me about 40 minutes for me to feel it, like, holy crap. Literally. And I did my thing. So the third day I did the same thing. And then the second day I did the same thing. And the third day I did the same thing. Now, I think what I believe is, I think on the third day I wasn't seeing nothing really come out that was alarming. So that's what really made me stop. Alright, so that's what I did. I did it until I ain't see nothing crazy in the toilet. No monsters, motherfucker. Okay, stop cursing, Annie. Anyway, so not only was that one of the results or whatever, which was cleaning my colon, my stomach. I remember when I did that. I said I did this, I knew about this, yeah, that's a lie. Because I heard about this in 2017. So, I keep forgetting that we in 2019. So, that was 2018. I did this in 2017. Because this was before my lipo. So, my waist at the time was measuring 36. Yeah. My waist at the time was measuring 36. After I did this saltwater cleanse, my waist went down to 34. It teetered between like a 34 and a 33, but my waist went down. Not only did my waist go down, my energy level skyrocketed. And I'm not talking about some hyper child type of shit. I'm talking about I was able to get up in the morning and I was just up, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start my day, I'm gonna do my thing. I felt like balanced out. So for those of you who cannot afford things like NSC 24 or can't stomach things like this, or, you know, whatever it is, the saltwater flush could possibly do the job for you. Okay, I'm just telling you what I did. Consult your doctor. I don't know if you're taking medications for you. Those of you who may be worried about high blood pressure, high sodium. The trick to this is, you have to do it when, number one, you don't have to rush somewhere and do something, right? And you have to do it on a completely empty stomach. So the last time I ate yesterday probably was around 9 p.m. It is after 9 a.m. the next day. I have not drinking any water. I have not even brushed my teeth, okay? I'm not drinking any water. I have not eaten anything. Your stomach has to be empty. Do not do this with food in your stomach. If you do this with food in your stomach, what essentially happens is the salt in the water is gonna be absorbed by that food, and that's when your blood pressure goes up. But if there's nothing in your stomach, nothing for this to attach itself to, your body's gonna flush it out. It's unnecessary, okay? Your stomach has to be empty. That is very vital. Do not eat anything and then try to do this, okay? Because it's not gonna work. Don't eat anything. Your stomach has to be empty, and this should be working within the 2-hour span. After 2 hours or so, I don't think you're gonna feel the need to use the restroom. As a result of this, you probably just have to use the restroom, basically. But this essentially, I believe, it's like up to 2 hours where you're going to be feeling the effects of needing to go to the bathroom or whatever. So then you can carry on with your day, eat, or do whatever, okay? Let's get the party started. Hold on. So I don't have a cup that's large enough for 32 ounces. Or maybe I do. Oh, I do. Excuse some dishes in the back. Okay, let me show you guys. Hold on. I'll show you how this soap that I'm experimenting with. Okay, so that's the water. This is hot water, right? It's too hot for me to drink. So you're supposed to use 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons, I mean. So I don't have, I'm being lazy. So this is actually a tablespoon, but it's not completely full or anything like that. So that's how I'm doing it, alright? I'm just eyeballing this one. Alright, that should be enough. And I'm gonna let that dissolve. Should I spin it with this metal spoon? Whatever. So I'm gonna let that dissolve, right? And then I'm also gonna add the honey in it while it's hot. Add a little bit of the honey while it's hot. And I'm gonna let that dissolve as well. And I'm gonna let this get to a temperature where I'm able to drink it. It's still gonna be hot, but it's not gonna be like with the steam and stuff coming off of it. Okay guys, I'm back. I have to stand over the sink just in case I have to puke. Here is the salt, water, and honey. Okay. Bitch, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. It doesn't taste bad, it's just that it's too much water. Gulping. It don't taste great neither. But it's better than that black walnut, green walnut shit I was saying. Excuse me. So you know I'm rushing. I'm spilling it all over my clothes. It's too much water. What time is it? It's like 9:50 because before I started drinking, it was like 9:46. Oh, excuse me. That's so rude. Oh my god. So the time is 9:50. I heard my stomach do a little growl already. So I'm gonna record when I feel the need to use the bathroom. I'm not gonna record that, but I'm gonna record how long it took from the time I drank it to me. He was in the bathroom. Oh my god. Don't make me laugh. Okay guys, it's 10:12. So I drank the drink at 9:50. It's 10:12. All right, y'all. So I'm back. I'm about to eat some ground chicken Alfredo, cause it's past 11 o'clock. I ain't eating nothing. Waiting for all that stuff. Waiting for the salt water to take effect. Anyway. So to recap, the after. I drank the drink at 9:46 and I was done drinking the drink at 9:50, 9:51. The first time I felt the urge to use the bathroom was around 10:12. That process, the first time, I ended up being done with using the bathroom like around 10:20, right? So I'm just letting y'all know for how long y'all gonna be in the bathroom, how frequent, or whatever. Well, how long I was in the bathroom and how frequent. After that, right? That was 10:20. I could say like around 10:26, I had to use the bathroom again. And I didn't get off of the toilet until like 10:40 or so, right? Then again at like 11 o'clock or something like that, I didn't get off the toilet until like 11:12. Now this is mostly, that may seem like a long time to be sitting on the toilet frequently, but to be honest, I was on the phone each time, so I was probably like taking longer than what I needed to be taking. But each time I went to the bathroom, it was less and less. The first time, I'm not going to be too descriptive, I'm eating. But hun, I was using the bathroom and then I thought I had to be done. And something was like, nonsense. Push. Yeah. So, long story short, when you sit on the toilet, just let it happen. Push a little. It's going to be like a watery thing. That's kind of how it's going to be. It's going to sound like you're peeing and you're not peeing. I'm going to leave it like that. Because you drank a whole bunch of water and you have nothing else in your system. So it's not going to be a solid thing. But it was a lot of it. So I'm probably going to end up having to go maybe 2 more times or something like that. But it's not going to be urgent. So I can go outside right now and I'll be good. I probably would just have to find a restroom somewhere if it really got to that point. But I doubt it, because even when it was happening before, it wasn't like crippling. It was just like, oh, like I gotta use the bathroom type of shit. So anyways, y'all, I hope that this was helpful. Let me show y'all. Okay, so I'm showing y'all my stomach right now. This is my stomach. Earlier, I don't know if y'all remember earlier in the clip, it felt like my stomach was a little out more. But what I should have did was showed y'all my stomach before I did the thing, but I didn't think to do so. So anyway, this is my stomach, y'all. So I'm not bloated. Usually when I'm bloated, my stomach is like that, literally. But this is my stomach. I don't feel bloated. I can move. I don't feel crazy. This is it. But anyways, hope you enjoyed.